9:36 in the morning, crack of dawn and still yawning. Wipe the cold out my eye. See who's knocking on my door and why. Shout out to Biggie, dude. That was a long pause. But we did it. Glad you made it. It's been another so-so production. We're going to be doing a lot today, boys and girls. So strap on, buckle up, and let's go. It's going to be a bumpy but wild and fun ride, dude. I promise you. We're going to take care of each other and we're going to have some fun, dude. Let's do it. It's Monday, Friday, Wednesday. Who cares what day it is? It's Schmovid season. We've lost track of time, but it is Friday, dude. It is Friday, April 30th, 2021. But we're going to keep it loosey-goosey. We're going to have some fun today, you guys. We're going to have some fun. Thank you very much for coming in and tuning in. And if it's your first time tuning in and you're like, who the hell is this guy waiting in about a minute, 30 seconds to get his intro in? We don't normally do that, but hey man, just tossing around ideas, sometimes in silence. And it is what it is, trying things out. And if you're a long time listener, thank you very much for all the love and support. Let's get a sip of this. Man, oh man, it's so good to be alive. So many things are happening, and I am very excited to share a lot with you guys today. We're gonna be cooking. Literally, we're gonna be cooking up a storm in the kitchen, dude. I just got up feeling kind of hungry. Already had my workout, I've already had my breakfast, but your boy likes to, cook sometimes, and yeah, it's nice when, I've got the privilege of having wonderful people in my life who sometimes take the time to cook for me, and it's just love, and it's one of those ways of showing love. And even though I can't cook for all of you guys out there, there's little bits that we can all do. And yeah, man, today we're gonna get cooking. But before we get into that, man, I just I'm gonna just read to you guys a little something that I wrote down yesterday, literally at 9:36 in the morning, dude. But yeah, sometimes it's yeah, let me just read it to you guys. It is what it is, man. It's we'll have a crack at this and then we'll just move forward to whatever else is on the agenda. Not much, but we'll have fun. 9:36 a.m. and man is in my house doing some caulking, dude. Now I'm the type of dude that can caulk on his own, but sometimes I guess you need a professional, and that's what this man was, a professional caulker, dude. See, prior to this, a couple of days earlier, I received a note underneath my door because I live in an apartment building. It's a rental building, so time and again they'll come and slip in a little note under your door saying that we're going to be doing maintenance and this and that, and they slipped a note saying that yeah, they're going to be just coming and doing some annual caulking, dude. Some legit Caulk Block professional style. That's what I'm talking about. So he's a real Caulk blocker, this guy, right? And he's out there caulking and blocking, you feel me? Now he's man, it's really actually more difficult to read my own handwriting. I should have typed this up, but at the same time, I didn't want to type it. I wasn't sure if I was even going to read it verbatim. But now that I'm halfway through it. Now, he's a pro, right? So he's got the eye for the caulk. Right now, I'm in the kitchen. He's in the bathroom looking around, and it's a tiny apartment. You know what? I'm not gonna read verbatim. Fuck it. Nah, not happy with reading verbatim. We'll just I've got the ideas in my head, but I was working on something. Anyways, dude, this gentleman, this beautiful Eastern European gentleman gets in the house, right? He gets in the house and he's a professional caulk blocker, all right? He's a professional caulk blocker and he's like, I'm here to do some caulking, dude. And I'm not gonna stand in a man's way if he wants to block some caulks in my apartment. So he's looking, dude. He's looking at nooks and crannies here and there. We go in the kitchen, bathroom. I'm now moving the oven in the middle of the living room, emptying out cabinets, this, that, and the other, just to find little holes here and there so he can, go ahead and block it. And that's what that was, man. He's blocking and he's, using his caulking device, and he's a professional, and I got a lot of respect, and I thank the man, but, it was all said and done, and before leaving in his beautiful Eastern European accent, he told me to please give it three hours. And, it's just like, now we got all the fumes going on inside the house, and this beautiful Eastern European man is leaving, telling me, please be careful, give a little ventilation, little bit of the, open the window a little bit. And that's what that was, man. He fumed up the place and he left, and normally it would have been just another Caulk Block session, dude. But, you know, evening prior to that, which would have been, you know, the evening before, I was just online on the internets doing some random videos, searching this, that, and the other, and I'm coming across, you know, videos, Putin's favorite poison, Agent Novichok, dude, and it's this like biochemical weapon that apparently like Putin uses on his rivals. And yeah, man, that's you guys know what I'm talking about, dude. Like, you know, I think his name's the opposition leader that was poisoned. I think Navalny, if I'm saying it right, hopefully. So here's this beautiful Eastern European man inside my house doing some caulking and blocking, dude. And before he leaves, the house is all like fumed up, and he's like, please give it 3 hours. I'm like, oh shit, dude. Nah, that's not how I'm going out, bro. I'm cranking open the windows, alright? Cranking open all the windows, and I get out of the house. You think I'm gonna stay in there, dude? Had nothing to do with the other thing, but it was just like a lot of fumes. That's all I'm saying, dude. A lot of fumes. I don't know where I was going with that. Yeah, don't like reading verbatim, but I like taking the ideas and running with it. And that's what that was, man. It was a nice, beautiful gentleman who was a professional blocker, dude. We had fun. Respect. Shout out to all the essential people. That's everybody out there doing their thing. And then other exciting events that have been happening in my life that I'd like to share with you guys, because I believe I'm a true believer of only talking facts and giving you stats and this, that, and the other. And we do joke around about a lot of stuff, but most of the times, please don't take anything seriously. Most of the shit I say is for entertainment purposes only. And sometimes, though, if I come across something that's very useful, I'll like emphasize and I'll tell you. And this, we're gonna briefly for a moment before we get cooking, I'd like to talk about. I'd like to give you some good oral head information that will probably assist you, because it's assisted me. And dude, it's gonna save us a ton of money. Okay, you're welcome in advance. And here's the thing, man. You know, if you've been a long time listener, if you're a part of the fam, but if you're just joining in, your boy likes to drink his little coffee, all right? Smoke a little cig every once in a while, and enjoy a little J2. But having said that, we're trying to be mindful of everything, lower this, lower that, do more activities, blah, 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 blah. Get that nice balance going. But in the midst of all that, you still like to keep it tight, keep it right, looking nice, right? And I noticed after, 4 or 5 months of after going to the dentist or whatever, doing that dentist thingy, doing that dentistry, doing that, oral hygiene care in the professional manner, you get a little bit of that calculus or that little bit of tartar. I'm not talking about South's boy, built upon your teeth. All right, so you got to take care of them teeth, because you get a tooth, and then you got most people, they got anywhere ranging between what, it depends on who you are, high 20s, low 30s is the number that we're playing with. Try to maintain as many of them as possible, and it's different for every person, but more or less the same. What is it, 30 or 32? Is it 34? I don't even know. Again, high 20s, low 30s is the number of teeths that we're working with, all right? And you got to maintain them. I mean, who doesn't want to keep their chompers, dog? I want to be keeping my fangs till the day I drop. And then when I drop, just set the fangs free, let them go on their own. But that's the thing, I like to maintain them, right? So meantime, I'm keeping, trying to be mindful of the smoking, do this, that was sometimes, whatever it is, what it is, all right? Not to be too harsh on ourselves, but still be mindful and all that jazz again. But we want to take care of the oral hygiene, dude. We don't want to be looking, like we got scurvy, dude. We don't want to be that pirate, dog. Nah. We ain't gonna be that dude, all right, or lady. So I found a solution, and prior to finding solutions, I'm on the Googles, all right? How to whiten teeth, how to get rid of tartar, how to get rid of calculus built up, dude. And it's like, oh, pour a little bit of vinegar, pour a little bit. I'm like, dude, I tried the vinegar, I tried the baking soda. Halfway through making meth at this point, and nothing's getting cleaner, dog. I'm just getting fumes. So I went online, I'm on the Amazon's forest. I'm like yelling, I'm like, Uncle Bezos, Jeffrey, I don't hear anything. I'm like, Jeffrey Bezos, and it echoes in the Amazon forest, right? And he's like, what do you want? I'm busy. And I'm like, do you have anything that, I can help with, like, cleaning my teeth, man? And getting rid of the tartar, dude. And the calculus, and he just, like, tossed it out there, dude. He just tossed it out there, and it hit me in the, almost chipped a tooth, dude. But found this bad boy on the internet, dude. Maybe you're familiar with this. All right. Haley Care. Dental calculus remover, dude. For 29, I'm gonna say 99 because it sounds nice, but 29 and change, dude. Look at this shit. All right, it's a great box. It's a great, fantastic box, but not only is it a great box, it's got stuff in it for your teeth, because why would I just show you a box, silly goose? All right, so it comes with this thing, and I was very skeptical. I'm like, no way, because every time I go to the dentist, doing them dentist things, dog, they're in there chipping and sawing and hacking and, welding sometimes, doing all sorts of bizarre dental shit. All right, and your boy is tight on the money like everybody right now, right? I'm like, I don't have 250, 300 C notes or whatever, dog. It's just like, no, that'd be a lot of money. That'd be like $2,300. Never mind. Let's talk. I don't have $250 to $300 right now just to go spend on dental cleaning and what have you. So I'm like, for 29 bucks, I'll give it a shot, dude. But this, comes with, again, I'm not condoning anything. Let me show you what we've got here. It worked on my teeth, all right? I'm not condoning anything. Please use it at your own risk, all right? If you go ahead and chip a tooth, fuck it up. Just say you did it on purpose, dude. There's a whole craze going with, some people like it. Some people like a nice gap between your teeth. Some people like it to be right in the center, but if you happen to, chip away somewhere that's not so symmetrical, just, lean into it. Lean into it hard, and hopefully enough people will catch on and chip their teeth as well, and you'll not be the odd duck. But in the meantime, dude, you'll get this thing. You'll get this thing, which I did not use, but this could be, I'm just saying, this could be, it comes in handy. But dude, you'll get this bad boy. You'll get this thing right here, right? And you want to just get in there. I'm not going to demonstrate to you right now because that's just gross. And this actually takes a lot of, you gotta, here's the thing. It's USB powered, dude. Okay. Plug it in, charge it, and then you just let it, hear that? Vibrates on different levels. Oh, get in there. All right. Does that thing. So I'm just like in there. Cleaning, and it's so fantastic because it comes with 2 heads, and you get in there, and honestly, this first vibration level, whatever that is sufficient enough for you to get all the calculus or tartar built up off your gross teeth. All right, don't be, again, walking around looking like a pirate who's suffering from them scurvies, dude. Get yourself cleaned up. And I was skeptical. I'm like, wait a minute, so I can do this at home? Why am I going to the dentist, dude? And one day, if I ever get a toothache, I'll definitely go to the dentist, do some dentistry. But here I am, got extra head, dude. Who can't get some extra head, right? Got some extra head, got a new toothbrush, and now every once in a while, if I notice a little bit of built up here and there, like swimwear, I can get it and clean it up for 29 bucks, dude, and right at the comfort of my own home. Now again, I cannot emphasize this enough. Don't do it if you gotta pay attention, all right? This is serious. It's your teeth. Don't go in there drilling shit, dude. It's gotta be gentle work, and perhaps most people should probably not do this, dude. I was a little bit skeptical. I'm like, fuck, I'm probably gonna end up either cleaning my teeth or chipping something, but it wasn't harsh. I could, to each their own. It's out there, whatever. I'm not taking any responsibility. The company shouldn't take any responsibility, whatever, dude. If you want to sponsor your boy, go on to patreon.com/RobSadri and support your boy. But having said that, it's beneficial. I used it. It worked for me. 29 bucks, saving you thousands, millions, trillions of dollars out there. Fiscal this, budget that, dude. now that it's all said and done, now that I gave you some good oral hygiene tips, we're gonna just get to have some fun today. I told you guys we're gonna make some food, and that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna make some food because I'm just feeling like your boy loves what? Pasta, spaghetti, ravioli, this, that, anything starchy, and give me anything with gluten. Give me all your gluten, all your starch, and I will consume it. And today we're gonna fuck it up in the kitchen, boys and girls. I've already got my ingredients ready in front of me. I'm just gonna bring it out. We're gonna get to chopping and dicing and slicing together, and then we'll move into the kitchen, do a little quick sesh. Before you know it, less than an hour, you got yourself a beautiful meal that you can enjoy by yourself, with your friends, with your family, with somebody else out there in this beautiful world, and give a little love, take a little love. We're all in it together. Let's do it. All right. We got some ingredients, and honestly, you can switch it up. You can do so many different things. I just went with what I had in my fridge. Excuse me. All right. Let's do this shit. What have we got? We got a bunch of stuff. All right. If you wanna, yeah. Let's. We got 2 cutting boards. Just put this aside as well, not to get it dirty. Give me a quick second here. Yeah, we got everything we need. I brought everything. Hopefully we won't have to step out into the kitchen until we're actually ready to do some cooking. And oh yeah, that was a sweet bunch of cracks, dude. Not talking about that rock, baby boy. All right, let's do it. So yeah, what do we got here? We got some tomatoes, we got a nice bell pepper, we got onion, and we got some garlic cloves, dude. That's what we're gonna do. Then we got some chicken waiting for us. We'll fuck with that afterwards, and then we got some sort of a pasta waiting for us in the kitchen, and then we'll move into that room in just a little bit. But let's prep these bad boys. Let's get them ready before we move into the kitchen and fuck it up, dude. I love cooking. I'm not a professional. One of my favorite things to do is watch people, all sorts of people, cook on the YouTubes, and it's basically food porn, and I can't get enough. Your boy's a foodie. Your boy likes the num num for the tum tum, and I like experimenting, and cooking is one of my favorite activities. All right, if you guys share that, hit that like button, subscribe on YouTube, support your boy on Patreon, and let's fuck it up together. Or, all in all, we can collectively decide that money is silly, that we have ample amounts of resources to go around at this point, and we can totally flip the script. We can press the reset button globally, because let's face it, let's just call a spade, not David. Just talking about spades being called spades, dude. And you're like, what are you talking about, Rob? What are you talking about? Just press the reset button? There are a ton of people talking about it. You're probably talking about it because it's reality, dude. It is reality. We, as a nation, Canada, are sitting at approximately 350 to 400 million. No, wait. I apologize. Billion. Yeah. Dollars worth of deficits. So try to fathom that number, $400 billion in your head. Do you know how many zeros a billion has? It's a lot. It is a lot. And that's just Canada for you. There's so many other countries out there who are also in debt. And it's not a matter of resources anymore. It's just a matter of distribution, you know? Now, some might hear this and be like, dude, are you talking about some sort of like communist society or something? Dude, I'm not talking about communism or anything, but at least we can maybe start by just giving everybody a clean slate. Removing everybody's debts, because you're like, well, we can't do that, but we just did Airlines are getting bailed out. $730 million. I forget which one of the airlines just got bailed out by the Canadian government. Thank you very much. $730 million. And yeah, so, there's always large corporations who are getting these loans, massive, massive loans, and are getting bailed out, and then sometimes they declare bankruptcy, sometimes they don't, sometimes they just fire people because, well, nobody's working, and then they just pocket the monies, and then when everything's back to rocking and rolling, they'll also be driving and moving forward with all of our monies. So the money's there. It's not a matter of not having enough money or resources, right? So maybe that's one thing we could do, but until then, support your boy on Patreon. But I'd rather everybody just start from a clean slate. So what do you guys think? Should average people also get bailed out? Are we not essential? Do we not make society run? I'm talking about student loans. Let's forgive all of student loans. Let's forgive all of credit card debt. Let's get rid of debt altogether. Man, why do we have this wage slavery system going on? And not saying throw out the bathwater and the baby together. Obviously want to maintain the water and get rid of the babies. Jokes. But there's definitely some things that can be tweaked, but we do need to make it a little bit fair. Make the playing ground a little bit level. Because nobody wants to take their little ball and just go home because the game's not rigged to their advantage. Everybody should be getting the same, or at least a little bit of the same Z's advantages, so that they can have an opportunity to get uplifted and move up in life in general. You know what I'm talking about, dude? So that's what I'm saying. How do we get there from all the delicious ingredients that we've got in front of us? How do we get to that situation? But it's a reality, and you're like, well, should we not? I say, can we afford not to at this point, dude? The only thing that I'd like to also examine with you guys is, sure, we're just bailing you out, we're just bailing you out. The government's gonna have to print money to give it to the failed corporations and bail them out. And where's the government getting all this money? Well, they're just printing it, so the government's gonna be in further debt, like we already are. We got $400 billion almost worth of deficits here in Canada. It is bonkers. So if we do go ahead and proceed with a debt forgiveness of some sorts, and we can definitely, precedent is set, it's just who do we decide to give it to. Again, a little bit of favorism here and there, am I right? Yeah. If we decide to forgive everybody's debt, who is coming in and forgiving us? Because essentially it's like, forgive me, but who are we asking for forgiveness? Is it, can we all just call it, can we all just like call it, I don't know, like what I'm trying to say is that, can we just call it like, it's, who do we owe this forgiveness to? You know what I mean? Because like somebody's got to take it, right? Can't just be like, where does it go? It can't just, and that's what I mean when I say we can tweak the system. Because I don't want Canada to become a slave to something like the IMF, talking about that International Monetary Fund, dude, right? Because you don't want their banks moving in and owning your country like they already do so many other countries, right? And again, not to say that we don't need competition, not to say we don't need capitalism. All I'm saying is maybe we could use a dose of ethical capitalism, dude. Why is it that large corporations always get bailed out, but little mom and pops, little peepsies everywhere, like yourselves, myself, although we're so powerful and so mighty and so capable of doing so many wonderful things, we're always faced with different impediments, mostly stemming from finances. So I just find it very challenging, specifically with the climate that we're living in right now. I'm not happy with the leadership that's in place at the moment. You guys are no longer acting accordingly and acting like a bunch of douches, dude. Acting like a bunch of douches. Let's just, because I think a lot of people have been patient enough. I think a lot of people. And this was the third lockdown we just had in Ontario, and it's going to be expiring next week. And I personally think we should open it up. I think we should leave it up to people to have freedom to go about and move wherever they'd like. I think masks should not be mandatory. If you want to wear it, wear it. If you don't want to wear it, don't wear it. And also, the same topic keeps coming up as to what people should be doing in regards to vaccines. I think you should go get it if you need it. I think if you want it, you should go get it. And I also believe if you don't want it, if you don't need it, you should be left to make that decision and not get it. You should be left free. And that's what that is. So you want to be dicing these tomatoes, dude. Forgot about these tomatoes, dog. What you want to be doing is just doing a little bit of dicing and slicing, okay? You want to just dice and slice, because we're basically gonna be, yeah, you'll see in the kitchen, dude. We're experimenting. Yeah, I'm no professional by any stretch of the imagination. I like just going freestyle, and again, working with the ingredients that I've got in my kitchen and at my disposal. And today, again, we had a beautiful orange bell pepper, some tomatoes, a little bit of onion, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of chicken waiting there in the corner, and let's do it. So now we're gonna move on to, I'm gonna just switch boards because this one's a little bit juicy, boy. This one's a little bit juicy. This video is gonna be longer than I expected, but it is what it is, dude. It's fun, and it's for the fam. We're doing a fam jam together. You know, this is what families do. They cook together, get around the table, and talk, and listen, and show each other love. And they're compassionate, and they don't judge, and they're open to conversations and learning. Because essentially, nobody wants to be dogmatic. Dude, are you dogmatic? I'm not. I'll change my mind on any given topic. If I'm wrong, dude, I'll definitely change my mind. Your boy's not ignorant like that. Boy likes to learn. Boy likes to grow. And your boy likes to eat. So we're doing that, dude. We're doing a little bit of cooking, dog. We're doing a little bit of cooking. Okay. Onions are also ready. Let's get those bad boy garlics up in this bitch. Oh man, can you guys smell this? Of course you can't. It smells great though, I'll tell you that. Oh man. Sweet. Man, this is gonna be some yummy, yummy food, I'll tell you that straight up. Straight up. I love cooking and I love pasta, dude. Feed me pasta and it is done. It's game over. Ever since I was a kid, dude. Anybody ask me, what's your favorite food? Look him dead in the eye, stare him down. Pasta. Spaghetti, dude. I don't know what it is with the GoPro, you guys. It's so weird. Sometimes it'll just, as I'm making the videos for you guys, if you ever see anything like get cut, that's not me doing the stoppage, dude. That's just the GoPro for some odd reason stopping at different points. And I don't know what to do about it. Sometimes we'll have a smooth 30, 45 minute hour session without it ever stopping. And sometimes it just stops and I have to press record again, and it's weird. And on other occasions, which is a whole nother thing that it's man, it is what it is. I don't even care anymore. But I'll just be like sitting around doing my thing in my living room, in my bedroom, and all of a sudden, maybe the TV is on or there's music, and then all of a sudden the GoPro might just turn on and start recording by itself. It is so creepy, but I've learned to now live with it. So if you guys do see the videos, and I've noticed this, yeah, stopping, and then for me to have to like just pick up from where the video stopped, it's not because I'm doing this on purpose, boy. Because I like to keep it consistent, keep it smooth, or smooth. You know what I'm saying? But that's a little bit of technical difficulties or something, dude. Trying to throw us off our game. Haha, good luck, good luck. Got the clean fangs. I'm ready to go join a beaver dam, dude. Get me a job chomping some trees. That's right. Do it. Get out in nature. So what you want to do is you want to be really mincing these garlics fine, and make sure you know you'll be doing a fine job when you put a little bit of fingernail in there. That's the extra flavor. Okay, the dirtier the dish, the tastier the dish. That's the old saying. Before even putting all the ingredients in, you want to make sure you cough and sneeze right into the dish, because if you're not, then you're not really putting all your blood, sweat, and tears. You're just talk. Alright? When I say I'm going to do something, I do it. Whenever I'm cooking, bet your bottom dollar I'm sneezing in that. At least sweating or bleeding or something. I make sure there's some sort of bodily fluid that gets into my food that I like to serve to myself and other people, because ever since growing up, that's all I've ever heard. Like, you know what goes into this? Blood, sweat, and tears. And I'm like, fuck, where do you buy blood, sweat, and tears? I've yet to come across an aisle in the grocery store where they sell blood, sweat, and tears. Maybe in different parts of the city, but definitely not something you'd easily be able to come across. But the beauty of blood, sweat, and tears is always you got your own supply, dude. Take a little needle, give yourself a little pick, just a couple of drops, and you're keeping away evil. You are giving a little bit extra flavor. You're definitely putting a lot more of yourself into it, essentially, and that's what that is. Now, if you don't want to be doing that, fine. Lame. Don't put any blood, sweat, and tears into it. You tell me how good it tastes, dude. Don't put it. Don't put it. Alright, whatever. To each their own. To each their own. Alright, you guys. So, we got the garlic ready. We got the onions ready. We got the bell pepper ready. We got the tomatoes ready. Let's fuck with the chicken right now. Let's just, slice those bad boys up, and after that we can just move to the kitchen and get to the cooking, dude. Get to the actual cooking. That's what I'm saying. You guys are gonna have to bear with me, man. My hands are getting all sticky. We are making a little bit of a mess. I have prepped myself enough to make sure that I can keep a clean enough environment around me as I'm cooking and prepping for you guys. But if things get messy, well, things get messy, boy. That's what it is. All right, me too. Hold on a second. Excuse me, got the hiccups. Get a sip of this coffee, dude. So this episode is definitely going to be a longer one, but it's a fun one. It's definitely fun. It's definitely covering a lot of bases, dude. We gave each other advice on them oral hygienes. Who's doing that for you? Who's doing that for you? Who's coming into your mouth and telling you you need to take better care? Who cares for you on that level? This guy. But also, if you don't want to do it and don't want to take the risk, I completely understand, dude, because I was hesitant. Mostly it's because, sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. I had to do a little bit of calculation in my head. I'm like, yeah, you don't have 300 bucks to go cleaning them teeth right now, so you better, find a method. And I'm just trying, dude. So we got the chicken ready here. Oh yeah, 2 breast assists, 2 average size titties, right off a chicken, dude. These are, they say it's organic, but it looks like a boob job to me. Definitely looks like a boob job to me. Smells good, smells good. But here are some chicken titties, and what you want to do with these breast assists is just, bite size. You want little pieces of chicken. And again, shout out to all the professional chefs doing it, to all the non-professional chefs, whoever likes cooking, dude, whoever likes food. And if you don't like food, well, you're fucking psycho. Weirdo. Who doesn't like food? Hey, look at this. Look how thin. Just a little, little bite size chicken, dude. Little bite size. That's all there is to it. You don't need to worry too much. Don't stress. Some people are like, how big do I make a house? Just do it. Just do it. I'm sharing this recipe with you. It's nothing fancy. It's just literally cooking with some ingredients that we found in our fridge. And I say found because I don't know how they got there, dude. I don't know how, yeah, sure, I went and bought them personally. I bought them personally, but I don't know really how they got there. Again, they say this chicken is grain fed. In this particular chicken's life, that wasn't mentioned, but some chickens' lives, they do mention that. And it's just like, how do I know what you're feeding that chicken? And who's to say that chicken's even good, dude, at this point, because our bodies are so used to these foods being on them steroids and juicy and tasty and num. It's, who cares? Who cares? I'm not judging. I'm not judging you, Mrs. Chicken. If you feel like you're not your best self and there's some gym you want to join out there and make yourself better, who am I to tell you no? Who am I to tell a chicken not to go out there and get some juice? To each their own. If you want to get juicy, do it. Who knows? Maybe later on in life. I'm always trying to keep an open mind. If at one point in life, I've mentioned this before, in my late 30s probably, I'll look into it again. Maybe all juice. If I noticed anything that's in need of topping off, if you will, I'm talking about that overall testosterone, energy levels, certain things. Again, we are creatures of the aging. We age. It's really windy outside, man. It's gusty today. Hope you guys are safe and sound wherever you are. Here we are, getting ready to do a sesh. Boys and girls, we've made and prepped the chicken, and I hope you guys can smell this. If you can, dial 911. You're having a stroke. But if you can't, everything's gooch. So we've prepped everything, right? We got the onions, we got the garlic, we got the bell pepper, we got the tomatoes, we've got the chicken. We're gonna pause the video right here. I'm gonna go ahead and wash up. I will see you guys back in the kitchen and we'll pick it up right where we left off. I love you guys. Stay tuned. We're gonna get cooking. All right, boys and girls, we're back in the kitchen and let's get it going, dude. So we got the pan warmed up. We put a little bit of that vegetable oil right in that bad boy. We got a little bit of water boiling here, getting ready for the rotini, dude. We're gonna fuck with some rotini today, all right? So it's gonna be rotini, and let's just wait for this bad boy to warm up and then we can get cooking together. So you can mix it up, you can do different things. Again, I'm not a professional. There's probably people out there who are maybe coming across this video and losing their shit. You're supposed to put this first, chop that this way, dice it that way. I respect all of that, and to each their own. The boy's just feeling hungry, and also wanted to share a little bit of love, man. That's what it is. We're doing it together. Cool, cool, cool. I think the first thing that I'm gonna put in is, let's see here. Boom, some garlic, dude. Some of that garlic and onion. Let's get those in there. Boom. That's that. Ho ho ho, man, this is gonna be a nice. I'm excited. Yeah, so just let those get glazed with the oil and just let them fry themselves up a little bit, and that's it. And then I think we're gonna just add the tomatoes in. We'll add the tomatoes in as well. Oh yeah. Oh, you guys, this is already smelling so good. And again, there's probably different methods of making it. There's probably the right method of making it, but we're not here to do it the right way. We're just here to do it. Eventually, we're gonna learn to do it the right way. We're just trying, all right? We're just trying. That's all there is to it. So you mix those bad boys up, turn it up a little bit. Let's get the heat in the kitchen. Let's turn on. Yeah, let's turn this on a little bit higher. Boom. Let that just play around in there with the onions and the garlic, dude. Man, oh, smells so good. You guys, I hope you are safe and sound wherever you are. And again, it's the little things that we can all do to assist each other, right? Raising awareness, talking about different possibilities. What's the point of this? It's sharing love and also showing that we may all have the same ingredients, but we can all make different dishes, maybe, or something, and maybe reimagining things, right? Reimagining doing things. That's all I'm trying to say. Oh yeah. Nice. Man, oh man. Yeah, you want the tomatoes to get really broken down, and essentially I wanted to make my own sauce, so we're making everything from scratch basically. You want it to get a little bit soft, you want it to get pasty, if you will. I'm not talking about vitamin D deficient, of course, but pasty. Oh boy, look at this. Oh yeah. You guys, this is smelling very nice. I'm not gonna lie. So my lunch will be ready prior to noon. And we can just get out there and create more adventures. Just create more adventures. Look at this shit. Fuck it up. Now, I want you guys, if you've got any pepper, and holy shit, I'm running low on peppers, dude. It is what it is. We already got a lot of beautiful flavors in there. Get some pepper in that bad boy. I'm gonna finish this bottle right here because there's nothing left. Might as well. Alright. Still some left, so we just keep going. Get some pepper in there. Woo. Nice. It's looking tight. It is smelling good. Fuck yeah, and that water over there is still water, which is the great thing about water. It just keeps, evaporating, going up into the sky, coming back into the ocean. Precipitation, baby. Oh yeah. We are fucking shit up in this kitchen today. You can now go ahead and add a little bit of salt. And you're like, how much do I put in? Eyeball it. Eyeball it. I don't know. How salty do you like your food? You know what I'm saying? Okay. It is time to move in with the chicken. Normally I don't even do it this way, you guys, but today, for the sake of this, we're just gonna do it this way. Put that chicken in there. Put it in there. Fuck yeah. Toss that right there. Now you're like, why didn't you put the bell peppers in? Well, I'd still like to see the bell peppers in my pasta. I don't want it to just disappear into the sauce. You don't want to be lost in the sauce, boy. Get off that sauce, baby. Or get on that sauce. Moderation is key, baby. But get it in there. Get that chicken all mixed up with the tomato and the garlic. And some people are watching me probably, again, pulling out their hair or screaming at me, you're not supposed to do it like this, like that. Whatever, dude. I'm just making some yummy food. I am just making some yummy, delicious food. And that's all there is to it. We're making everything in this pan here, right? Oh yeah. Nice. The water is boiling, dude, so we're gonna lift the lid up and put some of this rotini in there, baby. Ooh-wee. I'm just gonna crack open a window because it's getting foggy in this bitch. And you know what? We're gonna just toss the entire box in there. Just gonna toss the entire box in there because that's what we do. You can go ahead add a little bit of vegetable oil to that bad boy. Sprinkle a little bit of salt. Cool beansies. Give this a little go. You can turn this down now. And let it just simmer, baby. Let it simmer. Fuck yeah. Man, no. Exciting, you guys. Food is exciting. Food is delicious. And it's such a blessing to, I'm so grateful. Thank you, Lord, for having food and a roof over our heads, and whoever's out there not having access to food and a shelter, hopefully we can assist them by coming together. And then you want to just Wait 7 to 8 minutes for that bad boy. Let me time this right now. Where I'm at, it's 10:26, dude. So 10:34. We're gonna just transfer over. 10:34. Remember that number. I'm gonna hold you to it. Remember 10:34. All right. Everything happens really quick when you're in the kitchen doing things like this. Gotta just be. All right. This is probably actually the wrongest way of doing it. What I should have done, and I would have done this earlier, but whatever. It is what it is. You try different things. Because I wanted to make everything in one pan for the sake of the show and what have you, easier to show you guys. But what you could essentially do, you could make the sauce first and then make your chicken separately a little bit, because you don't want your chicken to be chewy. You want it to be nice and just tender. And getting it a little bit wet with the tomatoes in there might not be the bestest of ideas, but it's also not the worstest of ideas, okay? So you can try it out. Again, different people do different things. I will close that window because it's, again, gusty out there. You gotta compromise. Open it up, let some air out, close it up. My goodness. Toronto, Ontario, man. This, I miss summer. I miss spring, and it's getting warmer and warmer every day. It's 10 degrees-ish, give or take, most of the days. And I try to get out there for walks. Try to get out there for some nice walks around the neighborhood, dude. Yeah, so the reason why I don't add the bell peppers in just yet, because I'd still like them to be a little bit, you know, I like to feel like vegetables, a little bit of crunch, a little bit of crispiness is nice. I don't want it to just get mushed in the sauce. All right, so we're just doing that. Yeah, the only thing I wish I had a little bit more of was peppers, black pepper. Got a little bit more left. I am running, because your boy likes it spicy. Your boy likes it spicy, and today's dish will not be that spicy, but that's all right. It's still a ton of flavor. I like a nice spice, okay? Nothing overwhelming. I don't wanna have to, like, I don't want it to upset my digestive system. If it's too much, you know what I'm talking? I like flavor, dude. I like flavor. Medium happy. Give me a little bit of spice. Give me flavor. Give me variety. But yeah, don't fuck it up with just too much spice. Because I know a lot of people are like, oh, you gotta like spice up your food. It's like, dude, if I'm only tasting spice and nothing else, something is not right. All right, sweet. This is looking very good. Oh yeah. All right. Perfect. Everything's coming together, just like we're coming together. And just gonna let that bad boy sit. At this point, what time is it? 10:30. What do we say? 10:34? 10:36? We got another 5 minutes, and before we can actually go ahead and put the rotinis in. So what we'll do, and at this point, 5 minutes, that's not too shabby. We can go ahead and add the beautiful orange bell peppers. Do it. Pepper time. Fuck yeah. Fuck it up. And this way you'll still get the crunchiness of the peppers. Oh yeah. Get it in there, mix it all up. Fuck yeah. Fuck it up. And that's what we do here. Making delicious meals, attempting to crack a couple of jokes here and there for the peepsies, telling a bunch of stories, some of them connected, some of them not. Neither here or there, but everywhere, really. Ho ho ho! Look at this. That is saucy, baby. That is looking good. And time is it? 10:31. We got another probably 3-4 minutes. We're gonna drain the rotini. All right, we're gonna drain it first. Pour a little bit of cold water on top, and boom, mix it all together. Fuck yeah. Oh, I'm just so excited to have this at lunch, even though again, it's gonna be an early lunch. We'll probably have lunch at around noon, yo. I'm gonna give it another hour before I eat, because this is too heavy of a meal to have right at like 11 o'clock in the morning, dude. Although your boy likes them pastas and the starches, gotta pace yourself. So let's get, you need one of these to drain the rotini, dude. What time is it? Just gotta time it, because you don't want your rotini or your pasta or your spaghetti to go too soft either. I don't like that. I still like it to be a little bit, you know, just 7 to 8 minutes, whatever you're doing, whether again it's pasta, rotini, whatever it is, dude. 7-8 minutes tops, because you're gonna just like stir fry that bad boy in there for a minute as well. Okay? All right, doing it. I think we should be getting ready, dude. Give it another minute or two. And it's as simple as that, man. It is as simple as that. What I do recommend, again, you can fuck it up with different spices. If you had a little bit of extra spice, add that in. I am going to top off with the salt as well right now. And man, this is going to be so good. Hope you guys are excited. And that's it. Fresh food, fresh ingredients, fresh love, and life scooch. Is there anything you and I can't do together? Not really. We can do whatever we want, because we're free human beingsies doing cool beansy shit together. Getting hungry, boy. Time is it? Beautiful. 10:34. We're gonna go ahead and drain that pasta. Give me a quick second. I don't want to burn myself, dog. Again, what you want to do is just pour a little bit of cold water over that bad boy. Oh yeah. Let's do it. Cold water, cold water, cold water. Couple of seconds, just run it over. Alright, you let it drain. Drain that bad boy nice and dry, dude. Nice and dry. Nice and dry. Get it out. Get all the juice. Get all the water out of there. Alright. Turn up the heat on this bad boy all the way to the maximum. And then go ahead and pour it all on top. And voila. You're pretty much set, ready to go. Give it a nice swirly whirly. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this. You can turn it down now. Look at that. Look at that. Well, if that's not a little bit of heaven, I don't know what is. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, guys. Thank you to all the beautiful people out there doing so many wonderful, great things. And cooking is a huge part of that. Thank you for whoever's doing it professionally. Even the little short bits of this, that, and the other make my day so much. Like whatever anybody's, I'm just very appreciative. Now I'm trying to learn. I'm just trying to learn, and there's always room to improve. And you can literally set that bad boy up. All right. We're gonna turn it off because that's ready. That's ready to go. that's ready to go. Can I show you what this bad boy looks like? Let's just show you guys what this looks like in a plate because you can't really see it. Man, fuck it up. Oh man, beautiful, beautiful. Boom. Bon appetit. There it is. All right. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. That is a very beautiful and healthy dish that you can make at home with a few ingredients. I'm sorry that I can't physically share it with you guys, but I'll be thinking about all of you. And I love you guys. Thank you guys for all your love and support. If you like these videos, and if you don't like these videos, go ahead and like it anyway, because it's just like, you know, it's beneficial for you in all shapes and forms. It comes in all different sizes. Go ahead and subscribe on YouTube so you get the full-length videos. Go ahead and support your boy on Patreon, because yeah, it's either that or we collectively decide to let's just erase everybody's debts. And I believe we could do both. We could do both. Love you guys. Go get it out there, whatever it is. Talk to y'all on Saturday for the Patreon edition. Peace out.